The holidays can be tough. Short days, heavy feelings, and sometimes family visits bring extra stress. What if people notice my scars or ask questions? I don't know what to say.
When we know a situation might be hard, one DBT skill that can help is cope ahead. It means preparing and practicing what we'd like to say in advance so you're not caught off guard.
I don't want to freeze or panic or feel like I have to explain everything. I hate that feeling.
Yeah, that makes so much sense. And you don't want to have to walk into that moment unprepared. This is exactly where Cope Ahead can help.
I've heard of it, but I don't really know how to do it.
Well, let's walk it through together. It's basically a way to rehearse a tough situation before it happens, so your brain isn't blindsided. Let's start with step 1, identifying the situation. First, pick the situation that's stressing you out. In this case, it's a relative noticing your scars and asking, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, that's the exact moment I'm afraid of.
Right, so let's go on to step number 2. Check the facts. We use check the facts. What's the story your brain tells you about that moment?
Probably something like, they're judging me, or they're going to freak out, or I'm going to ruin the holiday.
Right, and those thoughts are understandable. But they're also full of assumptions, full of threats and catastrophes, right? So we take those out. We strip it down to the facts only.
Facts only? Okay. The fact is, someone might notice my scars, and they might ask a question.
Exactly. That's it. No threats, no predictions, and no shame. Just the facts. Okay, on to step number 3. Make a plan. Here, you plan what you want to say, how you want to cope, and what skills you want to use.
So deciding ahead of time what my response would be?
Yes, exactly. By having a plan, you won't be caught off guard. Okay, step 4. Visualize the situation. Now here's the most important part. See, you imagine the situation in as much detail as you can, like you're actually there in the moment.
Like, picture the room, the people, the sounds.
Yes, all of it. The dining room, the smell of food, the way your sweater feels, the moment someone looks at your arm. You're rehearsing it, so your brain isn't surprised. Okay, on to step number 5. Visualize your success. Imagine yourself using your plan, saying your words, staying grounded, handling the moment with the skills you've practiced.
That actually feels doable when I picture it like that.
Yep, and that's the point. You're training your brain to recognize that you can handle it. All right, finally, on to step number 6. Relax your body. This is the last step, is to calm your body down. You know, paced breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, going for a walk, listening to music, whatever helps you to settle.
So I end the practice feeling grounded instead of stressed.
Yep, you got it. You're teaching your nervous system that you're safe.
Okay, that actually makes me feel way less scared. Like I'm not walking into the situation defenseless.
No, and you're not. You're walking in with a plan. Now that we walked through the steps, let's come up with the actual words that you're going to want to use when someone asks you about those scars.
In group, we came up with a phrase that feels safe and real. I've been going through some things, but I've been learning some new ways to handle it. It doesn't share every detail, but it shows I'm working on myself. You don't owe every detail. You can honor your journey and your boundaries. You're not alone, and you got this.